Well, I need something to soothe this pain, to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you. And I need something to quench this fire before it becomes a funeral pyre. Yeah, I'm burning with yearning so much for you. You struck the sparks, you felt the flames in me.
Good evening, Miss Woodrow. I'm Detective Brooker from the NYPD.
What's your business?
I've come to ask you some questions. Wow, it's cold out tonight. Do you mind if I come in?
Sure. Come in.
Wow, you got a nice place here, Mr. Woodrow.
Thanks.
Hey, you wouldn't mind fixing up one of those for me, would you? I mean, it's horribly cold outside, and a bit of whiskey would warm me up nicely.
Are you not on duty, detective?
Oh, yes. I'm on duty, all right, but don't worry, Mr. Woodrow, I'm not breaking the law. I actually walked here from the police station, hence why I was so cold. It's just around the block from here, but you'd already know that, wouldn't you?
Cut to the chase, would you? Why are you here?
Good question. You tell me.
Well, I wish I could, mister, but I don't want to be doing your job for you. Besides, I haven't the faintest idea.
Well, where do we begin? Well, being a detective, by studying the file we have on you, it says that you are a serial monogamist.
What the hell does that mean?
It means you've been involved in a pattern of divorces and monogamous remarriages.
What is it to you?
I'll explain, Mr. Woodrow, but am I right in saying that you've been married 5 times?
Correct.
And I believe that you are aware of the death of your first wife, Kathy.
Yes. Almost a year and a half ago now.
Now, are you also aware of the status of your second wife, Rachel?
The last time I heard of her, She was living in Boston.
Well, in that case, I regret to inform you that Rachel is dead.
When did this happen?
3 weeks ago.
How did she die?
She was murdered. Did you and Rachel have a happy marriage?
Yeah, for a while. Not for too long, though. Otherwise, we'd still be together.
I see. Did you ever argue?
Yes, regrettably. It was one of the reasons why we parted.
What was the other reason?
That is none of your business, detective.
Look, if I was some normal asshole off the street and I came up to you asking the same questions, you would have the full right to tell me to fuck off. However, I represent the law. So if I want to ask you something about this case, you're going to tell me sooner or later.
She thought that I was seeing another woman.
There you go. Were you?
No, I would never do something like that. She saw me having lunch with a colleague a few times, and she made presumptions.
And this colleague eventually became your third wife, didn't she?
Yes.
Did you ever hit Rachel? Mr. Woodrow, I'm only cutting to the chase, as you asked.
You know what the weird thing is? You've come into my home, you've drunk from my glass, you've informed me of the death of my second wife, you've dug up facts from my past, you've questioned my private life, you've suggested that I was a cheating wife beater, and yet I still don't know what you need me for.
I've come here this evening to question you as a suspect.
I think that I murdered my ex-wife.
We believe that you may be responsible for her death. You're only a suspect in an ongoing investigation at the moment, Mr. Woodrow. We can't think of you as a killer unless you give us reason to.
This is ridiculous.
What were you doing on the night of the 10th of October?
I was here. On my own.
Well, I need something to soothe this pain, to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you. And I need something to quench this fire.